Chapter 6, Section 4, Finding Percents. The objective: learn how to find a number when a percent is known. Such as the example number 1. 42 is 5% of what number? Now, before we move further with this example, I'd like to take a look to Chapter 6, Section 3, where we were introduced to two different methods on solving problems like this. So, back to Chapter 6, Section 3. Remember, Method 1. We used a proportion. Part over whole is proportionate to percent over 100. We could also use the terms is over and is over of instead of part over whole. Sometimes is over of is easier to work with. Method 2, we use the percent equation. Percent times whole equals part. So we're going to use these two methods in Chapter 6, Section 4. Now back to example 1. 42 is 5% of what number? With method 1, we're going to use the ratio of is over of, set up a proportion to percent over 100. We're going to fill in our unknowns into the proportion. What stands for is? Fill in for of. Do we know the percent? Set it over 100. Then we will have 3 of the 4 where we can cross, multiply, and divide to solve for the unknown. Please fill in this proportion and solve for the unknown. Method 2. We're going to use the percent equation. Percent times whole equals part. We're going to fill in our percent, multiply it by the whole, and then we will equal the part. Now remember, we cannot just take the percent, that being 5%, and put the number 5 into the equation without the percent sign. We first have to convert the percent into a decimal. Remember how to do that. Convert the percent, write it down as a decimal, fill in the other unknown, and simplify. Please do that now. In example 2, Tom earned 80% on a test by answering 20 questions correctly. If each question was worth the same amount, how many questions were on the test? What I would like you to do is to choose a method, either method 1 or method 2, set up the problem, fill in the unknowns, and solve. So please do that down in this area.